What's going on, guys? It's Sam Holland. I'm back with another video. My favorite rapper, Joyner Lucas, like a river, featuring L.G.M. So it's an evolution album. I'm going to react each and every song. No, I was thinking like reacting to the whole thing, but I was like, no, I don't really have the fan base that big YouTubers have. So no one's going to really have time to watch my whole shit. So that's why I want to react one by one and catch this shit, man. Every time I hear the word river, that's where people like go and clean their sins, wash their sins away, man. River, that's the first thing that comes to my mind, sins, when I hear the word river. But nevertheless, if you're new to the channel, man, click the subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and be part of this family, man. And just like that, let's react to this and bring it to full screen, man. I want to react to the whole thing, man. Let's go, man. Let's go.
In sweet dreams I kid myself. Have your love for good.
Okay, sweet dreams I kill my... Okay, let me bring that back and be sure.
I kid myself. Have your love for good. I really had hoped you'd stay, but like the river, you just come and go.
So yeah, it's giving me that vibe of Eminem and Ed a river. I'm getting that goosebump, that spider senses that is going to. I'm getting that vibe, yeah.
And these things, they come for me when my mind's on you. Then I feel you comfort me, but
Yes.
like the river,
I feel you comfort me just like a river. That's what I've said, man. That's where people like cleanse themselves, man. They wash their sins away, man. River.
it just comes and goes.
I used to think that you was Superman when I was younger. Finding comfort in your voice when I was down and under. Put you on a pedestal and now I kinda wonder if that means
Man, I used to see you as my hero when I was growing up, man. Let me bring that back.
Comes and goes.
I used to think that you was Superman when I was younger. Finding comfort in your voice when I was down and under. Put you on a pedestal and now I kinda wonder if that makes sense. Cause I'm convinced you showed a lot of colors. All the nights I was alone, I hid inside the covers. Used to argue with my moms whenever I was stubborn. I never warmed up to the idea of a stepdad because he wasn't you and you ain't him and he
Man, he said, okay, I think he's talking to his biological father, because saying, man, I used to fight with my father because he wasn't you. He wasn't you. I used to fight with him, man. So he was raised stepdad.
I was stubborn. I never warmed up to the idea of a stepdad because he wasn't you and you ain't him and even like each other. Used to bring me around your girlfriends as I recall. I thought one or two was cool, but I ain't like them all. Cause all you ever did was argue about who's right or wrong and you ain't had no job.
Yes, man. Hey, saying, hey, I didn't like all your girlfriends. I didn't like your girlfriends because, hey, you really argued a lot about who is wrong, who is right. Come on, man.
So you would sit at home and light a bomb. Used to crave for your attention, but I never got it. And everything you said we do is just another promise. You had dreams of being famous, and I never doubted. But I started rhyming to impress you, if we being honest. Thought we could have.
I started rhyming just to impress you, to be honest. So him starting rapping, he was just trying to impress his father, man. Come on, man.
Some bonding time and maybe powwow. A father-son relationship that we can smile about. At times you got abusive and I had to bow down. I keep on making music to try to compete with Bow Wow. Your father died when you was young, I think.
Hey, man. Come on, man. I had to keep music to try to compete with Bow Wow. Is Bow Wow still around? I don't think Bow Wow is still making music, man. Yeah, man, he used to really make a good, very, very good music, man, Bow Wow. But nowadays, man, it's like he's in the music, he's in filmmaking a lot, he's acting a lot of movies.
To try to compete with Bow Wow. Your father died when you was young, I think that made a scar. I started thinking maybe that's why you the way you are. End of the day, no excuse for how you played your part. Told myself when I became a father, I'ma raise the bar. We had a lot of falling outs.
Amen. I told myself when I become a father, I'm going to raise a boy. Actually, I'm going to be a better dad than you. I'm going to try my best so that I can be the best version of myself, so that I can be a good example to my son, man. Come on, man.
And didn't talk for years, and all them birthdays and holidays got awfully weird. You threw me in a foster home, and I was brought to tears, living with some strangers.
Oh man, this shit is deep. You threw me into some foster home. Fuck.
And didn't talk for years, and all them birthdays and holidays got awfully weird. You threw me in a foster home, and I was brought to tears, living with some strangers, feeling anxious. I was lost and scared, and now I'm staring at the river trying to get across, and all I see is apparitions of what never was, and everything I used to wish for is dead and lost. And if I never see your ass again, I'll be better off.
If I don't see your ass ever again, man, I'll be better off. Basically, man, saying because when I see you, man, I only have like bad memories, man. So he's saying, hey, it's better when if I don't see you, man, ever again, that will be better off. That will be better, man. Yeah, man. Hey, yeah. Evolution.
You are so negative. And you say you know, but you know a goddamn thing. Like the river, you just run and go. You say you could do good, and better, you know. But you tried no goddamn thing like the
Man, you said hey man, you never tried actually, man, to just fix our relationship. You never tried, you never did a goddamn thing. Come on, man. Yeah, man, he says, so now I'm learning more about Joyner Lucas. So he's saying, hey man, I had a very rough childhood, man. So yeah, that's what I'm learning about him, man.
river, I'ma run from you.
I told myself I wouldn't write a song, but fuck it, I did. Oftentimes I sit and wonder if it's something I did. Maybe I was immature, but is it something I said? I can't help but feel the feeling that there's something I miss. I told you something happened to me and you ain't protect me. You try to say
Man, he's saying, hey, maybe all of these things basically was my fault, man. But at the time I was young, maybe I did say something that I didn't think you was serious, but you took it serious, because he's saying, hey man, I told you that how I felt, but you did nothing about it. What kind of fat does that, man?
can't help but feel the feeling that there's something I miss. I told you something happened to me and you ain't protect me. You try to say you ain't believe me as you disrespect me. Cause you ain't never had my back. In fact, you may resent me in a way, cause everything I say you try to use against me. And I never knew your other kids, but I knew of them. I'm not really sure if I like them, but I do love them. Shit, I don't even think
Amen,
you, but just a few
amen, amen. Bring that back, man. That shit is deep, man.
against me. And I never knew your other kids, but I knew of them. I'm not really sure if I like them.
I never knew your other kids, but I knew some of them. So you see, some of them he knows them, some of them he doesn't, man. I say, hey man, I'm not really sure whether how I really feel about this. I don't know how I really feel about it. So for me, man, this Evolution album, man, is really I'm really relating to it very different, man, because everything that you're saying here, man, is kind of like my life, man, because I never knew my father. So maybe he got kids, maybe I'm going to meet them one day, and I'll never know. You don't know, man, how life goes, man. And I also don't know how do I really feel about this situation. You can't feel like you're angry, but you're like, why am I angry? Because it's not going to help me with anything. Like, you just don't know how you really feel, man.
But I do love them. Shit, I don't even think you knew, but just a few of them. Cause all your baby mothers stayed away to keep you from them. You probably out filling their heads with shit that's not the truth. You probably told them that I switched up when I got some loot. You probably told them that I'm greedy and I'm not so cool. Then I worship the devil and I sold my soul to cop a pool. I work my ass off to get rich, let's not confuse.
Come on, man. He's saying, hey, man, I work my ass off to be where I am, man. I didn't sell my soul to be here, man. I work my ass off. Saying you probably told your baby mamas that I sold my soul. That's where I am today. But no, man, I work my ass off to be here. Come on, man. When people see you successing, man, like at the top, they're going to come out with stories, man.
I sacrificed my whole 20s just so I could move. While everybody else was chilling, hanging out with crews, I was writing a plan to finally win while trying not to lose. I still remember signing my deal and you got hella funny. And at that time, you probably figured I had hella money. But I only got a small advance, so I ain't even get a chance to hold you down. Cause then you started getting jealous of me. But I'm worth a couple million now, I turned out fine.
Man, he said, hey man, by the time when you were like jealous of me, I didn't even had money. I didn't make enough money, man. I wasn't making enough money. But now, man, I have couple of millions. He said, hey, I guess maybe, hey, life just turned out fun. And it did turn out fun, man. That showed that if you keep working, man, if you keep working, there's no way I'm not going to be successful, man.
I caught my mom's a big crib and went and got mine. An indoor pool with a housemaid and a my line. A happy son who loves his dad, it's about time. But I'm still staring at the river trying to get across. And all I see is apparitions of what never was. And everything I used to wish for is dead and lost. And if I never see your ass again, then I'll be better off.
That's why I said at the beginning of the video. A river, that's where people like wash their sins, man. He's saying, hey, I'm doubting whether I should cross this river, whether I should clean my sins, wash my sins away, or what. He really doesn't know. But he said, man, I'm glad that I was able to buy my mother a big house, man. Come on, man. Thank you, Queen, man. Because hey, the mothers, man, they played a very, very huge role, man, in our lives, man.
I'll be better off.
Karma comes back and it's coming. Treating me bad and I'm running. Karma comes back and it's coming. Treating me bad, I'm running.
And congratulations, nigga, you won. And all the love you never gave me, I can give to my son. Eternal love.
The love that you never gave me, I can give it to I'll give it to my son. Come on, man. Basically, I won't make the same mistakes that you made. Come on, man.
Love to my child will forever be one. Thanks to you, I know the man that I would never become. Never become.
Hey, thanks to you, I know the man that I will never become. Come on, man. He said, hey, basically, no, I'm saying, hey, I know that if I'm not going to be a better parent to my son is going to feel the very same way I feel about you. Saying, hey, thank you that I know. Man, come on, man. This shit is deep, man. I think that's the rest of it. Yeah, that's the rest of it, man. Yes. Another banger, man. I'm continuing with this album, man. So if you're new to the channel, man, click the subscribe button, ring that notification bell. This one was deep, man. So yeah, let's meet on the next one because I want to continue this whole album. Let's go.